this video, we're going to be showing you how we have some switch adapted toys plugged into the Toybox, connected to the grid and eye gaze. Here we have our 3 toys, battery operated, plugged into the Toybox, as well as we have our AC powered device plugged into the Powerlink. The device is set to latched. Once the hardware has all been plugged in on the computer, you can go to the BJ Toybox app to be able to make customization to the switch ports. Go to File and Edit. For switch port 1, we can have it set to timed for 6 seconds, meaning that the bunny will jump for 6 seconds. Your options are latched and direct. Latched means that you select it and it'll turn the device on. You will have to select that up button again to turn the device off. Direct, the device will only run while that button is being selected. To adjust the time, you can use the up and down arrows. For button number 2, we have it set to a 2-second. For button number 3, I'm going to change that to a latched button to turn the fan on. And for button number 4, I will change it to timed so that the robot, the dinosaur, will run for 4 seconds. Say OK. Now that you've got the switches programmed, you can exit this application. And now from within the grid, you can add the Toybox controller. We're going to go to Add Grid Sets, go to the Online Grids, and in the search window, look for Toybox. Currently there are 2 options, one that was created by SmartBox that includes a home button as well as a rest button and a simple 4 choice. I'm going to go with the 4 choice and say next and add. Now I can open this grid set. There are the 4 buttons that correspond with the 4 switch ports that we've had our devices plugged into. Now we can edit the grid. And as you can see, for switch 1, it is set to start program BJ Toybox command line with the arguments. You don't need to change those arguments. All we will be changing is the label and the picture. The first button we have selected is going to be our bunny. The second one, we will change the label to our disco ball. You can go to Find Picture to see more options. There's the disco. For button number 3, I'll change the label to the fan. And button number 4, I'll change the label to our dino. Now that we've completed that, we can say Finished Editing, save our changes. And now, when we select the bunny button, our bunny will start hopping. If we select the disco, it will turn the disco light on. With the Powerlink, it has been set to latched so that it will stay on until we select this button again. The fan, we select it, it will stay on until we select this button again. And then the dino, it will go for the designated time that we set. Here we have the computer set up with the eye gaze camera, as well as having our Grid 3 software installed on here. The Toybox is plugged into the computer through the USB port. The Grid 3 is pulled up on the screen. By looking at the screen, using your eyes, you can look at the object or the item on the screen. As the circular wheel is completed, it will select that item and have the button selected so the toy or device will be activated.